Hey guys, it's Lexi. I hope you're all having a great day. So I am filming in my office. It is really dark, but this order came in and it was like starting to get darker out, and I was like, oh, I think I've already lost the light for today to do anything with like natural lighting. So we're kind of working with what we got. I know it's a little bit different, and this video is also going to be quite small. I hope you guys aren't minding all of these like mini hauls that I've been doing. So I did just do a haul that was only 2 loaves. So this is just one more loaf from that size. So I have 3 loaves to share with you guys today. This is from Britta's Creepy Treasures. I did do customs with her back when she created them. I'll leave like the dates. I always forget to like tell you guys when I ordered things, when they came in, but I'll leave the dates if I can find them down in the description, along with all of the other stuff that I usually put in these haul videos. So let me just dive in because, you know, it's gonna be short, but I'll just jump to the point. So everything was wrapped individually, like each loaf was wrapped individually with this purple paper, this tissue paper, which I will be saving and reusing. And it also did come with these green worms. She did also include her business card with all of the information on the back, as well as this pen. And this is like a really nice pen. I'm a big pen person, so I'm really always excited about pens. But so it came with a pen, her business card, and then also it came with 2 samples, which was unexpected. Yeah, I definitely thought I was like just fine with like my customs, but it did come with 2 samples. So the first sample that I have here is in Sammy, and Sammy is library, coffee, and caramelized pralines. And I really love the caramelized praline notes. You guys will see me talk about that once I get to my custom. But this one is mostly that library oil, which is kind of a strange, almost like running on the edge of like a cologne type oil to my nose. So it's mostly like a coffee cologne-y type smell to me. I don't get a whole lot of the caramelized pralines, but that one it's good. I like it. I'm definitely excited to try that one. And then this one is not at all anything that I would normally like. It is pink sugar, zucchini bread, and then leather. So really weird combination, very strange. So I was nervous to smell this, but this one to my nose just smells like if you mixed pink sugar with leather. I don't get any zucchini bread, thank goodness. I'm definitely gonna melt this and see like what it does once it warms up. But this one just kind of reminds me of like, there's a local leather store. They sell like leather jackets and stuff around where I live. And this smells like that, but like if you had a woman's perfume sprayed on top of a leather jacket, and then let's talk about these custom loaves that I got. So if you guys see me squinting a lot in this video, I do not have my contacts in nor my glasses on because the glare was so bad and I'm having a little bit of a lazy day here. So if I'm like doing this, it's because I can't see. So let me start, I think, with I think I'm gonna go from least favorite to most favorite, I think is what I think makes sense for me. So these are all single colors by themselves. They were not like her layered loaves that she does. It's just a single color by itself. But I believe the customs creation like limit was up, I think it was up to 4 oils. So I did kind of create these during the holiday season, or like right after the holiday season, I believe. So I kind of had Christmas on the mind, but I was also trying to be like, let me do something that kind of smells like each season. You couldn't do more than 3. So I did 3, but I was like, let me create something that could be spring, summer, and like melt during that time of year. And then something that I could use specifically in the fall and like Halloween, and then something I could melt in the winter time with around like Christmas. So that is what I kind of based these off of. So this one is my spring summer loaf, and this one is in the name, I named it Midsummer. So I also created this right when I was like really into watching the Midsummer movie, which is like a scary movie. And so when I watched that, it's a crazy movie. I definitely suggest checking. I mean, it's kind of gruesome, so just heads up, but very interesting. Definitely suggest watching if you guys are into those types of horror movies. So this one is something that I created because I was inspired by that movie. It's a very bright summertime kind of like, it's not like hippie, but it's kind of bright and I mean, it's a little scary, but I don't know. Okay, let me just this kind of inspired it. So let me tell you the notes. It is white jasmine, vanilla musk, cotton candy frosting, and mulberries. So when I was thinking about this, I saw that she had jasmine, a jasmine oil listed, and I was like, I need to do it because I love jasmine. I don't think there's enough jasmine blends in the wax world. I feel like it's an underused scent, and I love jasmine. So I was like, let me try to take that and make it into something that I could potentially, like, it would be like maybe even like a perfumey type scent, or kind of that's what I envisioned. So I paired it with the vanilla musk, thinking it would kind of help bring out the perfumey quality. Like musk is usually used in like a perfume. And then I was like, it needs something sweeter to cut on that like sharp floral that jasmine can sometimes do. So then I added the cotton candy frosting. And then I was like, oh, what goes really well with like florals? Fruit. So I did mulberry. So I don't really know. I also was like kind of last minute on this. I saw that she posted that she was like offering the customs again, like she opened it back up for a few more people, and I was like, oh, I just gotta like think of something quick. So I thought of this quick. I wish I'd put a little bit more thought into this one because it's not my particular favorite, but I think if I melt this, I might like it more. I think it's maybe just because I'm smelling it right out of the bag that it's not like wowing me. The majority of the scent that I get when I smell this out of the bag is the white jasmine. And I'm kind of wondering now, because I've never tried her white jasmine like on its own. I'm kind of wondering, I mean, of course I haven't, but I'm curious if it's just not my particular favorite jasmine, because I have smelled jasmine in other wax forms and from like different vendors, and I've been cool with those jasmines. So it might just be this particular jasmine oil that I'm not super keen on, or maybe it's the things that I chose to have it blended with. I'm just not 100% sure. It's just a bit of like a sharp, heady jasmine to my nose. So I'm really, really, really hoping that the cotton candy frosting kind of helps cut it a little bit more once it warms up, and the mulberry kind of sweetens it a bit more. That was kind of the hope. Based on cold, it is very, very jasmine, but like a very heady kind of jasmine. So I'm excited to see what happens once this one warms up, but I also am kind of like, you should have tried the white jasmine in like a smaller quantity before like going full loaf. So this one's kind of like, I'm blaming myself for that one, but I think it'll be interesting to try. And once I do try that, I'll let you guys know what I think. So that one is like the only one that I'm like, kind of like I'm unsure of that one right now. But these other two, you guys, these are really good. So this one, okay, actually let's do this one because I'll save my favorite for last. This one I'll do next. So this one is called Spark It Up. And I was inspired by like being around a campfire. And this one is patchouli, crackling birch, by the campfire, which is like a singular oil. I think I'll list the notes if I can find them for just by the campfire, but I know there's patchouli, maybe blackberry also in that. And then I also added marshmallow balm. So my vision for this was to have a very smoky, patchouli, sweet type of like scent going on. This one will definitely be perfect for fall. It smells like fall. It screams Halloween season for me. So I'm super excited that this one is green. I think that's perfect. So I love this. I think the strongest thing for me is that patchouli scent, but it's also the by the campfire. So the by the campfire oil is definitely a really strong oil. Also has patchouli in it, but with the added patchouli, it is like amped up. It's not, this one is honestly not super sweet. This is more patchouli, earthy, with a little, like a kiss of that marshmallow sweetness, but it's mostly on cold at least, that rich kind of earthy patchouli scent. I really like it. I do get a bit of the crackling birch, and I think the smokiness from the crackling birch is the thing that I'm smelling the most in this, but I'm really, really excited about this one, and I think it's gonna be perfect for the fall season. So this last loaf is the one I'm most excited about. This one is May Your Spirits Be Bright. And I was kind of inspired by like the Christmas song for this one. And it is a blend of bourbon sauce, caramelized pralines, Mrs. Claus's cookies, and eggnog. So this one is incredible. I love how this one came out. Oh my goodness. It is definitely eggnog first, but like you can absolutely pick up on the cookie mixed with like the sweetness from the like bourbon or like the richness from the bourbon. And like there's a nuttiness from like the pralines and the caramelized pralines. Oh, it's so good. This one is amazing. I don't want to like pat myself on the back too much for that one, but it's like I'm patting myself on the back because this one is really, really good. I love this. It is rich and nutty, but like a very heavy bakery. It almost smells like if you had a cookie, like a sugar cookie with like a, what are those turtles? Do you guys know those chocolate turtles that are like the praline and then, or like the pecan, and then it's got like the caramel and chocolate on it. There's no chocolate in this, but like imagine like a sugar cookie with one of those like turtles on top of it, kind of like melted. And you've got a cup of like hot bourbon spiked eggnog. Oh, it's so good. I love this one. I'm most excited about this one. I think it is going to be amazing to melt in the winter season, especially around Christmas time. So that is it, you guys. That was my little tiny mini haul. Not anything too crazy, just 3 loaves, but I was super excited about the things that I did come up with. Not all like total winners, but I'd say 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day. Bye, guys.